Listen. Earth getting warmer and we just chilling like la da da. Earth on fire, shit getting worse. Who gives a fuck? Just because y'all don't want to change. Fuck wrong with y'all? Like this y'all home, but perspective, y'all don't see it. But if I hit up where you living right now, oh my gosh, my home. If I lit up where you living right now, oh my gosh, my home. Want to kill me, send me to jail, all this bullshit because now from your perspective, you being affected. And with your mindset, if it's immediate, it's a oh my gosh. But earth burning up is affecting you and the people you sharing a home with. Immediate where you at, maybe not. But some, yes. Gotta change how we see shit. Gotta change how we see shit. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be willing to want to know and understand the what is. You know, we can't have this want to just not to know so you don't feel guilty, so you don't, you know, it's just more you. You know, we gotta want to be involved. You know, and it's not like these are just, you know, certain things, you know, somebody just figured out, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're being bombarded with a whole bunch of different so-called problems. You know, this is our home. This is a very macro, big issue for all of us. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, you know, you got a leak in your house. Oh my gosh. You know, somebody got a leak in their house. You know, you're not too concerned. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, and obviously within that is one of the things I'm talking about of a smaller type thing, of a thing that, you know, that you can help out with, you know, if you know them or this and that, but it's like a, you know what I'm saying? But it's just the fact that, you know, that's how kind of everything is seen if it's not affecting you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, they whole house flooded. You know what I'm saying? Their home is destroyed. They need a place to go, and you just kind of, you know, looking the other way. You know, and it's just like, within people you know, especially within now, there should be no reason that they're not willing to express issues and problems that they have, and there should be no reason that you aren't willing to help and also express issues and problems that you have. You know, they gotta look at their house. Let's go figure that out. You know, like sure they could be able to take care of it, this and that, then they go do that. They don't have to express it as a hey, come help me. They could have just expressed it as a hey, this what happened or this and that. You know, I'm just saying it just as like a, you know, it's just once again too much individualism or too much this is my people and my little group that I only have to worry about and that's it. You know, it's too much of that. You know, it's just like it can't just be we good, so we good. You know, like you just making sure y'all good within whatever sense that is. You know, it's just I just feel like it's just a unhealthy thing to practice, you know, because when it comes to, well, because it leads to a problem like this, where our home, the earth, you know, we're treating it unhealthily and badly, and it's gonna react in a way that we not gonna like. You know what I'm saying? Like the earth will survive, you know, but we won't. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, You know, it's just, once again, just how I'm talking about, we doing for us by not trying to die. You know what I'm saying? We helping, you know, our home. We helping the environments, who the other species, the, you know what I'm saying, other human beings, the other, you know what I'm saying? Like, we helping everybody. You know, but y'all not doing for you within a macro sense, but then doing for you within this game society type thing, and then you like, well, you know, I'm making sure I'm good. I'm, you know, checking all my boxes, and you know, it's just like, you know, while you was making sure you was good and this, and that, you know, and everybody was suffering from you making sure you was good. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, the people who suffering, you know, how much they got to do with this shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, they gonna die, and they may have died sooner than you. Yay, you gonna die too. You know what I'm saying? So the way we live really doesn't highlight that it literally takes under a second for any of us to die. Any of us. You know, like, we just don't live like that. You know, and there's a lot of ways to kind of take that statement, you know what I'm saying? There's a very so-called fearful way of living. There's a very so-called just, you know, defensive in a way against kind of any and everything, in a sense of just not wanting to hurt your body or this and that. You know, I just, you know, it's just so more of a, you know, animals, you know what I'm saying, can have their intestines hanging out and they still walking. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you know, they obviously didn't endure a whole bunch more, you know, within the lifestyle they live, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, sure, you know, but within us, you know, say goodbye. And, you know, like I say, we can endure, you know, a good amount, you know what I'm saying, of just, you know, falling, or maybe some shit falling on us, or maybe getting a cut, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody saying it's just like, you know, you get tapped and you die, but it's just like, we doing a whole bunch of nothing and working towards nothing. When we can just die. Like, I don't know. You know, I'm just like, why would we not? You know, I mean, yeah, it's just getting back into that, saying, why would we not do what we want to do? Why would we, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't, you know, saying that song so many times. So, you know, don't get too caught up in what's positive and what's negative. Huge. You know, just as far as, you know, evaluation of things, and, you know, like I say, within evaluating, working, changing, growing, you know, and trying to, you know, is this positive, is this negative, is this, you know what I'm saying, and kind of just, you know, so focused on that, and then not even, you know, evaluating, you know, the situation, or what other things you're feeling, or what you're actually feeling, or, you know, because it's just more back into giving power to the positive, negative, and giving that the control and being, positive, blah, 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 negative, blah, 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 and it's like, regardless of kind of the situation or how you feel about the situation, you're just like positive, negative, and if it's positive, then I gotta react this way, or this means this. It's negative, blah, 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 and it's like, just of the foundational of, within an understanding of, positive and negative, but it's just like I say, labels, it's just like, it's so, they try to make it so unsituational with labels, but it's very situational. And having negative in your life, that's something that would be labeled negative by some people or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. It's like they may feel it's negative, but you don't. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's just another thing of what you feel, and what you feel is positive or negative, what you agree that is positive or negative, what you disagree that is positive or negative. There's not this set, positive, negative thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it's all about the way, you go about things, and how you're dealing with situations and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? But definitely within, the things you're doing or whatever, obviously different for everybody, and it's like, you went out your way to go help somebody. You know what I'm saying? You look back on that, you feel that was positive. You know what I'm saying? You felt, good after that. You felt it was a positive outcome. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, there's definitely so many situations, but it's like, because like, you want to see and understand, did I agree with what I did? Did I disagree with what I did? And within, those things, positive, negative can pop up, healthy, unhealthy can pop up, you know what I'm saying? Just to kind of, have a gauge of, what it was and how you feel about it. And you may use, certain labels. It's just like, it's definitely work. It's definitely a work in progress. It's definitely a, you know what I'm saying? Because we want people to evaluate their behavior. We want to be able to understand, is that harming others? No. How could that make others feel? You know what I'm saying? Like, it seems like this, because it is gonna be like this thing at first of just, it's gonna be work, and it's gonna be you having to kind of point out and call out everything and kind of think about everything. You know what I'm saying? It's like, when you're learning something new, there's no, there's little to no muscle memory within doing it. So you got to think about, oh, I have to do this. Oh, I have to do this. Oh, remember, I got to do this. You know what I'm saying? You have to walk yourself through the steps because you don't know them. So within, this evaluation, and within, all these things, it's going to be new. You're going to be learning and trying something new. So you have to, fall into that, and not, you know, obviously within a certain, extent, use prior stuff, out of just habit and not because, oh, that prior thing is similar to this and it would help me understand more, or, things of that nature. Funny how some people like, why the fuck you stay with somebody who hit you when they at home with a person verbally abusing their partner? But that's okay, right? As long as I'm not hitting you. Just like I say, perspective, the way we see things. Abuse. Situational, can be evaluated. Abuse. We can't, within this, they feel abuse is okay. Obviously, they just don't, they feel situationally the hitting isn't okay. You know what I'm saying? But, we gonna be like, abuse is not okay, then abuse is not okay regardless of what it is. And if you gonna already just have the mindset of situational, hitting not okay, you gotta evaluate, what I'm saying, within yourself. Like, and that you do say things and you do go off about things and you do lash out. You do that. And you just kind of put the blame on them and allowing them to control your actions and just, I can't do nothing about it, this is how I am. That is why you stay the same, but you don't want to stay that way, and that's what I say within, kind of that wake up call of them kind of left with okay, I'm gonna change or I'm not gonna change, because the people they abuse isn't in their life anymore. They're not in their life anymore. You know what I'm saying? They're by themselves. Because like I say, we're not putting up with that. We're saying no. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's putting up with that. And it kind of leaves them to really, evaluate. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, y'all don't allow that opportunity to arise within more kind of, they get hit by it kind of, you know what I'm saying, because they're like, look around, nobody's there, whole life has, altered. And damn things alone. We should just be going to sleep when we want. Like, they got us on a schedule where if it's a certain time, you gotta sleep. It's catered to your job. Like, you wanna sleep. See, they make us do so many things we don't want. We don't think it's okay to do things we want because we aren't allowed. Like, come on. Come on. It's like, just how like I be talking about, like Friday and like when it's the weekend, how I'm just, doing what I'm wanting, and it's like, and I have this, momentum of doing what I want, of feeling good, of just kind of carefree. And it's just like, and a lot of people, have that, during certain, moments or whatever. It's just the thing of when you go to a school, when you go to a job, when you go to somewhere you don't want to be for X amount of hours, you lose the momentum. You know what I'm saying? You lose that feeling good. You lose, you know what I'm saying? You lose it all within a sense. And it's like, when you come back to your crib or, wherever you at, you're just kind of like, ugh. Just kind of like, just dead and like, just, drained, exhausted. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's what, just some people don't understand. It's like, you gotta fucking, work. They say, to follow your dream shit, just do what you want. But it's like they just want you to kind of just, school, job, whatever, and just be there and just do it. And then whenever you're not there, go do what you want to do. But it's like, fuck me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that isn't just no, I mean, that is a long, those are long hours. Those are long hours. It's mentally draining. It's physically, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like I'm just there, just like, not mind, body, soul type shit. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? They act like I'm just, it's like I'm still there, within myself and mind and having to do shit. Like, it's not just now that I'm out, like, I'm re-energized and everything like that. Like, that's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it's like, within a sense, it's like, I'm getting high, on the weekend, you know what I'm saying? And then during the week is the fucking come down of it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and it's like, obviously, within, we are just of that one analogy, because obviously within, you can get back high, you know what I'm saying? Now within that experience you were having during the weekend, and now it may be different, this and that, sure. You know what I'm saying? And that can also apply with that extent. You know what I'm saying? But it's like the come down on the week. And it's like, it's kind of like you're forced to where you can't, like get high or whatever. I know this analogy is kind of, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? Because, but obviously within a healthy way and not you abusing it or whatever. But it's like, and obviously within that evaluation, what would you get rid of? The job, the school, the whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because that's when you're not feeling good. And when you're doing what you want, that's when you are feeling good. And it's just like, with the sleep, it's like, I gotta go to sleep. I gotta go to my job. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do this. I gotta go to school. It's like, it's why are you up at this time? What are you know what I'm saying? It's like, like what? Like, that shouldn't even like be a thing type. But it's like, within an extent, everybody's, sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, today is Monday, whoever living wherever is already in Tuesday, which is, come on. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, when we're moving around this and that, they're asleep. When they're moving around, we're asleep. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's on a fucking, cycle type. And it's like, and I, when I talk about that sleep, I just feel like, and I believe I didn't talk about it, but it's like, I gotta say, naps, naps. I don't feel we should just be shutting down every time the fucking sun go down. Crazy. Shutting down for hours. You know, like I just, I don't, our body definitely doesn't need it. We've definitely trained it and practiced our body to feel like it needs it, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, naps, and like I say, after a certain, time or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Sure, we can get that full rest, you know what I'm saying? That deep rest within an extent. But it's kind of this, it's not even this rest thing anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's just this thing that you just do. I don't it's definitely wild. You know what I'm saying? And just kind of forcing yourself to wake up. There's too much force, you know what I'm saying, with what we're doing. Forcing yourself to wake up to go do something you don't want to do, like you don't understand. Like you don't understand, you're forced. And it's like that's such an unhealthy way to live. Like I say, just feel locked down. Words, definitions don't have emotions or bias connected to them. Y'all do. That's why y'all decide which word applies to who when it fits you. When we create robots, we put emotions into them. That's why they gonna end up fucking us up huge. Trying to humanize everything. When y'all, look at animals and talk about animals, and within basically, majority of what within extents is your life and, living as a human type, you know what I'm saying? So y'all, oh, they look like a human. Oh, that's a human thing. Oh, human, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just shows just where your mental is, and how you're seeing things and think about things, no, that's their thing. That's what they do. Y'all take everything as we're the first to whatever, and they're copying or blah blah blah. Like, that robot shit. That AI. Yeah, and just give whatever emotions. Like, I don't know, just too much attaching, too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I throw a shoe across the room, the shoe not feeling nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, y'all do realize once fully vaccinated, you can get COVID and still die. People who's been fully vaccinated has died. Like I say, I didn't appreciate the way they kept talking about it. Like, cars, clothes, jewelry, or shit should be what money is used for. Not living, not food, water, house. Like, I don't know. Should just be cosmetic purposes, like in games. You can still play the game, but if you want a certain skin, gotta pay. Huge. So big, bro. Like, want to involve money, want to bring money in, this and that. It's an idea. Try it. You know what I'm saying? But it never, ever should have been, goes towards everything. Especially what keeps a human alive. Especially what keeps a human to live a healthy lifestyle. Especially, what I'm saying, to just, not create this lifestyle and brainwash people into, living in a certain lifestyle and having a certain mindset and perspective on certain things, because of this money and money, based decisions. And like I say games like cosmetic is, cosmetics. It's like, like skins, like well nowadays it's like a fucking, they call this shit the fucking battle royale. They got that shit in every fucking game. God damn, bro. Like, I'll touch on that. Nah, but yeah, cosmetic just like, like a different skin, and the skin is like a certain outfit or a certain, a certain outfit you can put on your gun type. Like, I don't know what you call that, but like just like, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. And like I said, it wouldn't, it would definitely still be ways of, obviously within evaluation and what we, we wouldn't want to obsess over certain things, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, somebody want to go gamble, they can go gamble. Like, it's just because the money is what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It should just be some arcade shit. Like, I don't know, like, obviously within that it's definitely evaluation, but I mean, it just I mean, obviously it would be way much better. People are struggling. People need money. People aren't making enough money. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter where somebody gets a job at or what somebody's doing. Like, no one should be being underpaid. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter. No one should be making, bullshit money. Like, we're not earning enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't spend, money, you know what I'm saying, at all. What does that mean? Do I now have $1 million in the bank? No. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not making $1 million. You know what I'm saying? So I cannot go buy anything, and sure, I'll have a little, of what, what I'm saying, left from the bills or whatever, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, it's ridiculous. It shouldn't be where you're able to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just ridiculous, within the extent, like, obviously within you lock in, you know what I'm saying? But just within the extent of, you can't go enjoy nice things. You can't go on vacation. You can't buy certain things. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Because you're poor and it's your fault. You have no money. Why are you trying to go on vacation? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? But I was just talking about just lock in just within you. Just within that extent of now within yourself and you creating a foundation, because obviously that's not how you want to live. You know what I'm saying? You got to lock in. Like, you can't be spending money on, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. But coming from a place of, you with money and in a position where you can go on vacation and buy certain things, trying to tell, whoever this, and the third is, I'm not too sure, but definitely within you, like, lock in, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that, little change here and there, you know what I'm saying, could have been built towards something of this or something of that or this or that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just off of what you want and, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, the thing is, got to be building towards what we want. If we not building towards what we want, within yourself, within what you got going on, and within money wise, then it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you here? Why are you still alive? You know what I'm saying? Like, you might as well already been left. You know, because it's like it's like, oh, do you enjoy slaving? Do you enjoy this type of society? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, even within, like I talk about healthy relationships, what about you? And you gotta have wants, and you have wants, and you gotta want to do those wants. It's like, it's wild. Niggas that allow themselves to get better is beautiful. Huge. Huge. You know what I'm saying? Allow yourselves to grow. Come on. Come on. It's like, allow yourself to, change. Come on. Hey, it's beautiful. That's what you want for people. Live a healthy lifestyle. And that's just what I talk about. Just, so many people close off that kind of just chance for people to grow and to better themselves, and allow them to stay the same within, just certain things you do, or allow, of course, within themselves, should be in control and evaluate and know, but are you helping, within this world and the way they reacted, is that a lot to say, to put on them to solely figure it out and change? It's tough. This solo dolo shit is, it's not this, just figure it out. Or it's not this, you just figure it out. Or it's not this, like you just gon' figure it all out. I guess I was trying to say. It's all confusing, and just a mystery, and just you don't know what to do, and just of who you are and how things go for you, within the world or people, or it's like, it's definitely a struggle, and y'all always say only worry about bigger this. How do y'all think things get big? They start out small. Like within, the certain stuff, y'all just, oh, big, boom, boom, boom. Everybody just launch at the big. La da da, la da da, allow all this, whatever. And then once it's big, everybody, dies at the big. It's like, it's ridiculous. It's like, within the people you're around, within, your interactions, that's how we keep it all in check. We keep it out of line. We keep it from getting to this big thing. We keep people from, believing this, or allow themselves to be these certain things, or have these certain thoughts, or do certain things. It stops a lot. Like, it stops a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you got, this tumor, and then you just, You just let it grow. You just let it, and obviously, within, you just want to live and live until, time for you to leave, then do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you get cancer, you don't have to get it treated. You don't have to go through all these treatments and, somebody trying to remove it and, heal it and trying all these experiments on you to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta do that, But what I was saying was, tumor gets big and then they die. You know what I'm saying? And, we just let the, problem get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then, it just, explodes. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, but for some reason, throughout all of this, it's not, clicking within the, because it's so, okay, big, and try to figure out the whole big instead of how do we prevent the big? You know what I'm saying? How do we identify, when the big is small? How do, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, sit back, lay around, oh, fuck. And then we gotta, like, that's ridiculous. Like, that's wild. We have to start learning how to let things go. It starts with ourselves, then the physical things in our closet, then our room, then the rest of the house, then cars, paintings, buildings, I don't know, just everything, then people. Maybe I'll, because I talk about the letting go, maybe I'll say moving on instead of letting go. Because like I say, still memories, still, but we have to start learning how to move on, We have to, We just, we can't just hold on to all these things, for no reason, just, you had an attachment to it, and it's like, you can move on from it. You can throw it away. You can, it's like, you don't have to, something sitting in your closet that you haven't touched in 3 years, but you won't get rid of it. Oh, because this, like, valid within those reasons, sure. But it's just, what's the difference between you not touching it in your closet and it being in your memory? You know what I'm saying? Like this is how you might as well do it. It's just, if we continue to not move on from things and just hold on to things, it's just gonna keep going downhill. The problem is just gonna get bigger. There's not too many ways around it. It is an issue. You have to move on from things. Like, they're dead. They're gone. They're not coming back. They're not coming back. Like, it's, like, and within the people thing, like I don't know, like you gotta, you know, get rid of who, you know, it's definitely tough. And it definitely can't be evaluated or whatever, but you gotta get rid of that shit. I don't know. It's just like with these, you know, these pictures and these, like, I don't know. It's just when it's such an unhealthy amount and how you're just so attached and let it control you within a way. You know what I'm saying? Like, sure, within some things and things like that of ones who, you know, died, or, you know what I'm saying, that meant so much to you. And within the world we're in, I mean, fucking keep a necklace, keep the letter, keep, you know, the pictures, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, every day you're watching the videos, you know what I'm saying? Every day you're crying over the, you know, the pictures. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, come on. You know, you're just putting yourself just through it again and again and again. You know, and just, I mean, your body, you know, can't handle that, you know, sort of emotion again and again and again. You know, like, you're literally, like, killing yourself within doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously it sounds so tough. That's why I was saying, you know, your closet, this, and that, you know, to obviously, like I say, within, you know, things of learning or blah, 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 you know, start small, and then it gets to the bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, foundationally, small, big, situationally, a problem, small, big, within learning something, growing, start small, then big. You know, it's like, but it's like, if we don't start with the small, you know, then we can't get to the big, you know. Stop trying to humanize everything. Putting your experience into everything, acting like you know so much. Yeah. You know. And you may know something within the area, you know, but within that person and what they've experienced and what they're talking about, you know, you're not aware of. You do not know. You know, so you just speaking and just, you know, rambling about whatever, you know, is invalid, you know, and should allow them to express themselves. Odd how some act as if y'all know how animals live and why they do the things they do. Like, some knows more than others, of course. We won't truly know until we live with them and communicate with them. Well, I shouldn't say truly, because even then, not with them 24/7 or in their head. See, for some reason, y'all thought to bring them to y'all home, keep them as pets, and when they do something humans may not do or seem as if that may hurt them or not, y'all just don't realize, as far as the physical thing, that's a form of communication. Even with you, they jump, run into you, use their mouth, which some view as a weapon. Some aren't like us using arms, but y'all try and make them give handshakes and shit like depending on the animal. Yes, they use their legs/arms to get around, eat, communicate. Huge. You know what I'm saying? Like a fucking bear is gonna use their fucking mouth to grab their fucking cub. You know what I'm saying? But y'all think them getting hit on the head, by fucking whatever is gonna hurt them. Like obviously within, the bear grabbing the cub, motherfucker isn't using force, but that motherfucker grabbed me with they fucking mouth. That shit gonna hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like we talking about don't bite. They not even biting. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't biting. They can show you biting. They just, trying to grab you and take you somewhere. But that's not, what we built like. That's not what we used to. That's not, so it's like it's on different. But yeah. Like I say, the handshake thing, it's all so odd. And like I say, within, pets and like it's because, obviously with, situational, but like I say, within them staying or doing certain things, like I say, they're, within depending, when you got them or whatever, or just kind of how their mind already is within a certain extent, or of you're the alpha, within those certain situations. You're the alpha type. So they're going to listen to you. So they're going to do what you say. So they aren't going to go anywhere. So they aren't going to, you know what I'm saying? And they, I can say they do that whine and shit and this and that. And that's obviously like to, because they're not getting what they want, can't do what they're doing, and also kind of to, show you in a way that, they're kind of mad or feeling what they're feeling, about not getting what they want, in a more, like, nicer way type. Within our understanding of, words in a nicer way type, because they don't want to go like, growl or, use whatever type of, force towards you because, one, they may not want to hurt you or this and that or seem as that. And, two, you don't do that to the alpha because the alpha will fucking put your ass down. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I say, I don't know. And it's like, within getting them when they were really, really young, you know what I'm saying, is, just from our understanding of like a child or whatever, and, within extents, they do just what you say, because all of what they know is what you're telling them. And it's like, especially within pets, all of what they know, kind of really stays because they're so in this bubble within you in your home. You know what I'm saying? Sure, you may take them out to go interact or, this and that, but it's like, it's not like they're understanding, the sounds, which is, the words that we use, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like they're like, oh, these dogs get treated like this, or oh, these people think this, or oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, it's not happening, you know what I'm saying? And obviously within the humans, it's like, us as children or whatever, we go out and we talk to whoever, and, we're getting different perspectives and different, views and stuff to get influenced by, so, we kind of choose to change or stray away or, things like that. I personally don't think anyone should live in a permanent home location because we should always be traveling, experiencing, going on journeys. Now, of course, you can settle down now and then or even visit again, but being tied down to a place, location because of money. So we have to stay. Oh, but being tied down to a place, location because of money. So we have to stay because of a job. You like the cost. Oh shit. Because of a job. You like the cost too expensive to travel. Keep moving. Like it's horrible. This my home. How you gonna tell me I can't go somewhere if I don't have this or that in my home? Just of a right to be here. Just of a right to be here as you. Huge. You know what I'm saying? Home, obviously, within Earth. You know what I'm saying? And huge on that. Got just of a right to be here as you. You know, within, you know, government, within, you know, still abiding by, you know, these laws, still, you know, creating these laws, still, you know, doing whatever, you know, with these laws. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna tell me? How you gonna, you know, the same way, you know, terms and services get switched every fucking day. How you gonna just, you know, either not fucking update anything or change anything, or just change shit how you see fit. Just tell me shit how you see fit. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, we all humans. You know. But yeah, like, I think that's so cool. You know, not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous. Like how we're stuck. You know, within growing up wherever you grew up and with those random people you were forced to be with, you're stuck. Wherever they go, you go. If they stay, you stay. You're stuck. Like, it's ridiculous. It genuinely, like it genuinely is ridiculous to just be in one place. You know what I'm saying? Like how many people have not left, you know, where they been at all their life? You know, like that's a really good note. Y'all wouldn't be destroying and killing ecosystems, animals, etc. if y'all understood we're all one. We need each other. See, y'all want to understand why we do this, why we do that, but won't even begin to understand why ecosystems do that, why animals do this, because y'all believe it has nothing to do with y'all. Some humans believe we can survive without nature. They'll try to figure out a way to take it all over, rule the world. Huge. You know? Like that's this whole thing. You know, because the whole thing is, you know, in order to do certain stuff and go about certain things a certain way, you know, we needed animals. You know, animals, you know, had, you know, we wanted them to help us. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, now they've created all these ways where, you know, we won't, you know, see this want to want animals to help us, you know? And it's like they're trying to get rid of it all. You know, and like I say, you know, obviously, you know, not every human being, you know, because there's so many humans who, you know, care about what animals are doing and care about ecosystems, and you know what I'm saying, just obviously within the higher ups and the ones who are, you know, sadly making the decisions, you know. But it's like, you know, with me, I'm just like, what's better? You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, life's better that way. You know, like I don't like this isn't better, you know? Crazy how people feel happy to see people fail. So crazy. Like regardless, obviously shit, people that are close to you. But anybody, strangers, you know, like that fills you up with so much joy, to see them fail. It's like, how do you put energy into that? You know what I'm saying? To go about, I want to see them fail. It's just like, like I say, you ain't gotta fuck with everybody. But it's like, I don't fuck with them. That mean, like, once again, it's like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Within, just a certain extent. It's like, I'm definitely not finna go out my fucking way and worry about if they failed. I don't even know if they failed or not. I don't know if, just within failing, succeeding, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I don't know what they doing. I don't know what they got going on. I don't fuck with them. So why would I keep up? Why would I know this, and that? Why would, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, and even within, like I said, how, still to this day, they want LeBron to fail. It's just like, and like I say, fail. It's just, because to what standards is fail? To what is, what I'm saying? Like, regardless of regards, it's just what is fail? It's just like, what I'm saying? If I'm a person, and, really, like I say, within certain so-called fans of a sport, I don't understand that mindset. Like the hateful mindset of so-called fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it's what are we talking about here? You're a fan of the sport, you love the sport. There's somebody who's given so much to the sport, you hate him. I yeah, but it's like, I mean, I don't fuck with Braun. I don't give a damn about LeBron. It's like, that's just what I be saying. Like, if y'all gonna have the mindset, have the mindset. But y'all don't have the mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I be saying. Y'all have the mindset of this hatred and hating, and you do care about them. But y'all walk around and say y'all don't care, this, and that. I don't care, blah, blah, blah. But you do. Like, you do. So, oh man. Oh. Like, some reason, y'all want everything to last. Any type of relationship, the things you like, foods you like, the things you want and don't want. Like, shit changes. People change. You change. You're not gonna want the same shit. Gonna want to do different shit. Shouldn't be this crazy hard thing to accept because you understand that. You know? You were in love with bananas last month. In love. Now you can't fucking eat one. Every time you try, it's just like, they're not nasty. It just isn't giving you that what you were feeling last month. You know, it's like, it's not this wow, whatever. It's not, you know, it's just, it's what it is, you know, and, you know, and you can accept that because you understand, you know, that's you. You know, you understand that it's okay to change and feel different about, you know, certain things. You know, it's cool. You know, but when you know, don't have that foundation, when you don't feel that way, you know, then you go, you know, what's wrong with me? You know, I'm so, you know, off. I like one thing that I don't like it the next day, or I'm this way, then I'm, you know, I'm not this way, or, you know, it's just like, what's wrong with me? I'm the problem, blah, 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 blah. You know, instead of within, you know, that's you and you accept that and that's fine. You know, like within situations like that isn't this, you know, unhealthy thing, you know, and it's like, I don't know, it's just, you know, so many people get so caught up in so many of, you know, just like the certain things that they, you know, become aware of or whatever, and then they think about it so much and they practice it so much that they just fall more and more into it. You know, and it's just like, you know, you don't, you know, when it's just like, that's just you, you know, it's not it's not this wild thing, you know, and you're not always thinking about it, and, you know, it's not controlling you in a way, it's not, you know, every decision you make, you know, on your mind, and, you know, you using it as a guide in a way, and, you know, and, you know, like I say, within different parts of you, you know, you should want to understand, you know, it and, you know, that certain thing, because, you know, it's just certain stuff where people just be like, you know, they kind of use that thing and they apply it to everything. You know, that's just who I am. That's just, you know, oh yeah, that's just me. I do this, or I'm like that, or, you know, and like, nah. You know, now we're, you know, on a whole different situation, and this has nothing to do with that, you know. So within evaluation and becoming aware of that, and, you know, like I say, it's a lot, you know. It's definitely, you know, so much within a certain extent, and that's why I say, you know, we obviously should have been working on this, and should have been our foundation, you know, and it's like, you know, it all kind of just, you know, popping up now, or, you know, you obviously, you know, having these feelings, but just not knowing, you know, what to do with them or how to process them. I don't agree with saying somebody dies from depression, or like saying, oh, it was a tragic death. Like, say what it was. They died because this world is horrible. people treated them like shit. They felt worthless. Like, get in detail about it. As far as tragic, say they got hit by a train. Say they jumped off a building. Say it. Like, say it. Get specific. Say it. Like, it doesn't need to be this sugarcoat. It doesn't need to be this, oh, it's too gory, it's too graphic. There doesn't need to be. What is? Say what is. They jumped off a fucking building. You know, like, no tragic death. Fuck me. You know? Hey, no. I jumped off of a building. You know, like, that's what is. That's what happened. Too much. Too much of this. Shy away from it. Too much of this. You know, can't let nobody know. Too much of this lying. Too much of this not really lying, but not saying what it is, you know? Like, why? You know, like, you're, what? Like, you feel that ashamed? What? Do you feel guilty? What is it? You know, like, even when you say it, you know, they died by suicide. Like, what is it? Did you look yourself in the mirror and evaluate how things actually were? You know, like, what is it? What is it? I don't understand the problem. I don't understand the problem with people getting horny anywhere. Whether in public, at home, like, they can't control it to a certain extent. Maybe they on a journey of figuring that out. How when they feel it, or figuring that out? How when they feel it, it take their mind off of it or something? Like, and sometimes that feeling may just, what? How when they feel it, it take their mind off of it? They on that journey of figuring that out. Figuring that out. Oh. Maybe I meant now when they feel it. Yeah, maybe this just shit is just incomplete. Now when they feel it, they should take their mind off of it or something. Like, yeah. Now when they feel it, you know what I'm saying, they can take their mind off of it or something. Like, and sometimes that feeling may just be coming from obsession you've created and can get rid of it. It can get rid of. I don't know, all depends. Should they touch themselves and do all that? No. But if it happens, it happens. That's okay. Nobody should be looking anyways. And if it's someone with a penis very visible, I mean, just dip. don't look. I don't know, but don't mean they trying to fuck. Do none of that. Like, control. Yeah, man. Like I say, you know, it's just it's too much of this unaccepted space. You know what I'm saying, within that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know, ain't nobody saying we let motherfuckers walk around, you know, just horny. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of who it is. You know, but it's just, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not like it's just gonna be this, you know, walk around horny and, you know, start going to do things and free for all. And nah, you know, that's not what it's about. You know, but you know, to, you know, act like it's this shameful thing, or, you know, to feel horny. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you're, you know, on that journey, you figuring out, you know, how to control yourself, you know, how to control the horniness within this. And if you feel it, maybe that's what I was saying. If you feel it, you can take your mind off of it. Oh, that's what the fuck I was saying. Yeah. Oh my God, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But when you feel it, you know, you can take your mind off of it. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's huge, you know, within you're creating, you know, and understanding. Because like I say, you know, horny is for some reason this thing that happens to us. Okay. You know, now within certain things, you know, well, first and foremost, just within, you know, the horniness of feeling something, you know, like I say, as much as you can use your mind and take it off of it, a lot of people use their mind and stay on it and stay horny, you know, within thinking of, you know, sexual things and more things and shit like that. Now within, you know, certain people creating, you know, certain situations, you know, to make themselves horny, you know what I'm saying? That is a big evaluation of a thing, just as far as, you know, doing disgusting things, you know what I'm saying? Doing very unhealthy things, you know, and they're, like I say, creating these situations in their head, you know, and then, you know, obviously now wanting this situation to become real, you know, and I didn't talk about this, you know, and then they go do whatever and they want more of it, or they think that, you know what I'm saying? But it's mind, you know. And if you're not thinking about these things, if you're not creating these type of situations, if you're not, don't have that mindset, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like, you know, you're not raping people. You're not, you know, finding, you know, very less experienced people attractive. You're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not living in this unhealthy way. You don't want to live in this unhealthy way, you know, and you're going to want to evaluate, work, change, grow. You're going to want to, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we have to, you know, as, you know, humans and other people or whatever, have to allow that space, have to create this environment, have to, you know, create this healthy environment, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know, we got to be there, you know, in certain, you know, situations, and allow, you know, this openness. Imagine somebody came and set your shit on fire, forced you to move out, no home, nowhere to go, everything you had, grew up with, gone. Now you out, stuck looking for help, dying one by one, hoping someone saves you. Also not really understanding why they did that, not knowing what to do about it. Huge. You know what I'm saying? These people, you know, losing their homes, nowhere to go, you know, hoping someone saves them, running to anywhere, and you know, and they don't know nothing, you know, and then they fucking lay their head on the dirt at night, wondering why them. What did we do? We didn't cause this. You know, we didn't cause this. We were just, you know, doing what we were doing. We were, you know, but, you know, within, you know, the food that we usually go get, within, you know, when we're doing, you know, our outside work or whatever, you know, it's been getting really hotter, and it usually isn't this fucking hot. You know what I'm saying? We knew something was off. We knew something was wrong. We didn't really know though. We didn't understand it. You know, where are the people who set our house on fire? They in their bed sleeping. And tomorrow when they wake up from their bed, they gonna get on the plane and they gonna go to where you live at, and they gonna take a vacation in the tourist area. You know what I'm saying? They gonna set your shit on fire. They gonna come lay where you know where your home is, type shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck about you, but they gonna come. Like they don't care to burn your shit down, but they gonna come take a vacation where you at. Ridiculous. Got these people suffering for no reason. Evaluate, work, change, grow. Evaluate, work, change, grow.